fuck you, Nightbot. Nightbot's not in. He shouldn't be in the channel anymore. Okay, do it tomorrow. Alright. We're gonna do Kate's. We're gonna read her whole fucking story. Okay. Whole story. I felt like saying some fucking because I had Streets mindset for a moment there. Okay. The impossibly impossible adventures of Kate and Bushy. Turn that light off first. Dedicated to Simple, Bushy, and his stream fam. Permit him? I don't have to permit him. He can just post whatever. Okay. Chapter 1. Hey, you two, Kate said, sliding into her chair. Kissing noises. Ick! Yelled Bushy while making gagging motions. I'm going to get some food and get away from these two. It's just Brookby, said Kate, but looked over at the buffet. But the food does look good. I'll probably go get some food. Myself. Kate stood up to go get some food when she heard some yelling. She looked at the end of the buffet where Bushy had dumped the entire bin of chicken nuggets onto her plate. Oh, Bushy, she said, as she started to walk over to the table. Bushy, put some of those back. They're for the other guests. Mid-sentence, there was a massive lurch and all of the chicken nuggets fell off the plate onto the floor. No! Bushy yelled and fell on the ground amongst the nuggets. Hello, this is your assistant captain speaking. It seems like the Titanic is now currently sinking because someone here couldn't freaking stay out of the bathroom for more than 10 minutes because he had to beat his Flappy Bird high score. Anyways, please proceed to the lifeboats immediately. That is all. Oh my god, we are gonna die! Screamed Bushy. Only if you keep doing snow angels and the nuggets, Kate replied. She grabbed Bushy by the mane and dragged her over to the table, grabbed her purse and Brookby with her other hand, and started speed walking to the exit. Hey, do you mind? Said Brooke. Yeah, we're kind of doing something here, said Zombie. Yeah, and you'll continue to die if you don't stop making out. The boat is sinking and we don't need another Jack and Rose. Fine. The group made their way down to the lifeboats really quickly. Oh my god, is that a lion? The guests that were already there backed up and made a path for the group to pass through. Give me a lifeboat now, yelled Kate, and one for these two lovebirds. Others can go with them, but me and my lion need our own. Yes, ma'am, said one of the lifeboat attendants. Soon they cast off in separate boats. They tried to stay close, but an odd movement in the water caused Brookby and the other passengers in their boat to disappear behind an iceberg. Thank God we are rid of those two. I couldn't take the romance. Blech, said Bushy. They're nice people, if you get to know them individually, said Kate. 10 minutes later. I'm hungry, moaned Bushy and looked greedily at Kate. We just had dinner. No, we didn't. It fell on the floor. And I didn't have time to grab any wings on the way out. Yeah, well, don't eat me because I saved your life. Fine. The pair heard an odd noise, then looked over and saw another lifeboat emerge from the darkness. Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Brookby came out of the darkness, still kissing. The other 6 passengers were nowhere to be seen. They probably jumped ship to avoid the romance, whispered Bushy. Yeah, it's getting old now, replied Kate. Hey, you two! What happened to everyone else? Yelled Bushy. They said something about taking their chances in the water, Brooke yelled back. Called it, whispered Bushy to Kate. All of a sudden, a massive fin appeared in the water. Shark! Screamed Bushy as she quickly moved to the other side of the lifeboat, dangerously rocking it. Mwah! Said the shark as it jumped over Brookby's boat, and in doing so, scooped them up and ate them. Holy fucking cow! That was the largest shark I've ever seen, said Kate, jaw hitting the floor. Hey, on the plus side, it ate Brookby, replied Bushy. How is that a plus side? No more icky romance. Ha! Well, we need to get out of here now, before that shark comes back and eats us all. Okay, said Bushy, grabbing a paddle and started rowing. The pair paddled as hard as Shaggy and Scooby-Doo would run from a ghost. They had been paddling for some time, following the North Star, when they saw a goat swimming through the waves. Finally, they heard a solid thud. Alright, that was the end of Chapter 1. What's up, Illuminati ringleader? Welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, Chapter 2. Hey, we aren't on land yet, said Bushy, puzzled. Yeah, yet I wish we were. The pair looked up to see that they hit the side of a ship. Did we seriously go in a circle? Asked Bushy. No, said Kate, looking up. This is a different ship. I think it's a pirate ship. Hello, anyone up there? Yep, hello down there. Do you two need a lift somewhere? Yeah, it would be appreciated. Do you have any food? In particular chicken nuggets? Asked Bushy. You betcha. Come on aboard the SS Complicated and we will get you fed and all warmed up. Thanks. A ladder was dropped down the side of the ship and the pair climbed up and stood on the deck of a pirate ship. I'm Black Beanie Simple, and this here is my first mate, the Blue Baroness, but I call her Bluey for short. We are heading to the Island of Islands to find treasure and save the fabled Lady Amanda from whatever is holding her captive. Bluey, what are we saving her from again? We are saving her from a cruel tribe of dwarves and a bad internet connection, Bluey replied, as she glanced up from a map. Thanks, Bluey. Hey, no problem, Bluey said as she walked into the cabin. So what happened to you guys? Asked Black Beanie Simple. The usual, said Bushy. Classic boat sinking because of idiot captain. Ah, makes sense. Oh look, here's your food. Thank you so much, said Kate. Oh my gosh, yes! Chicken nuggets, Bushy said, shoving them into her mouth. Land ho, said a voice from up in the bird's nest. Are we there already? Asked Black Beanie Simple. Yep, we have been traveling for a week or so. And made a really good time, said Bluey, shoving a prisoner onto the deck. Here is our bait for the dwarves. Please let me go. I swear it wasn't me who took the chocolate. Why won't you let me go? Shut up, Jax. We caught you with it in your bunk. Plus, you were the guard on duty when our original bait got away. How? Let me ask one more time. How does a goat escape a pirate ship? Jax, how does it? Yelled Bluey, kicking him in the ass toward the plank. Bluey, can you please maybe not be so mean to Jax? Said Black Beanie Simple. Maybe it was just a mistake. Yo, Simple, we agreed on this 2-to-1 vote, said the voice from the bird's nest. And why the fuck do we have a lion? It's chill, Tickles, Bluey yelled. Why don't you come down? KK! The lanky pirate swung down a rope and landed nimbly on her feet, winking at Bluey before extending her hooked hand towards Kate. Kate reached out to shake it, but it came off and landed with a clatter on the deck. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, apologized Kate as she bent down to grab it. Gotcha, Tickles laughed and popped her real hand out of her sleeve. Gets the newcomers every time. Oh, you trickster, said Bluey, and casually bumped Tickles, as if she was mad, but totally not trying to cover the fact that she wasn't. Well, let's go, said Simple, grabbing a sword and a torch. He still thinks it's the 1800s, whispered Bluey into Kate's ear as she pocketed a Glock, flashlight, and grabbed a sword from a barrel as well. Ooh, pointy sword, said Bushy, as she grabbed one for herself and handed another one to Kate. Let's go, mate, said Tickles, as she shoved Jax off the plank and watched him plummet 10 feet into the waters below, landing on his stomach with a satisfying plop. Ouch! Sorry, mate, said Black Beanie Simple, as he climbed down the ladder and splashed onto the shore. This way, aren't you guys coming? Alright, that was the end of chapter 2. We did it. We should have totally done a legit reading with everyone voicing their role. That would have been cool. That would have been pretty cool. Alright, chapter 3. The group walked along the shore with Tickle jabbing Jax in the back. Hurry up, you fuckboy, said Tickles. Ow, stop that. I'm walking, Jesus. Guys, don't yell. The dwarves might hear us, said Bluey, glaring at Jax. I see the tower, yelled Simple, and then glanced at Bluey with an apologetic look. The bushes started to rustle, and 3 little heads appeared with beady red eyes. Oh my god, those things are fucking monsters, whispered Bushy, grabbing Tickle's arm. The creature slowly started to crawl out of the bush, muttering odd chants. Ready your sword, said Simple. Hello, said one of the dwarfs in a raspy voice. What do you seek here on the Island of Islands? Well, you see, we would very much like to take Lady Amanda with us back to our ship, said Simple. How about no, said the dwarf. Pretty please? Asked Simple. Is he Canadian? Whispered Kate to Bluey. No, he's just the nicest pirate on the seas, Bluey replied. No, unless you give us a trade. Lady Amanda stays ours and you will get eaten. Here, we have a human sacrifice, yelled Tickles, and kicked Jax in the butt, sending him flying towards the dwarves. Still nope. He is from New Zealand, though, said Tickles. Oh, I hate New Zealanders, said the dwarf, but still, no. Boss, we need more than this. Plus, I think we should eat them. They'd make a great meal, said the second dwarf. I know, I'm thinking. Now shut up, yelled the first dwarf. By the way, I'm Cat. The bossy one is Fire, and the one who hasn't spoken is Iron. We are 3 of many on this island. We scout out, track, and kill any intruders, she said. And as if on cue, all 3 dwarves smiled, showing sharp fangs. Said Bushy. Wow, a lion! If you give us that lion and that pathetic human, we will let you pass onto the tower, said Fire. No way, yelled Bushy. We shall vote on your fate. That's fair, I think, said Simple. All who are opposed to Bushy, all who are opposed to give Bushy to the dwarves, raise your hand. Bushy and Simple raised their hands. So, Bush... No, take the lion, please, yelled Jax from the ground. Well, 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 said Fire. Looks like we have a trade. Chapter 4. Jax, not Jack. Yep. Alright, small drink break. I'm so sorry, Bushy, we voted, said Simple. Yes, lion meat will be tasty, said Iron, and walked over to Bushy and grabbed her by her tail, and with surprising force dragged her over to the other dwarves. You too, he said as he picked up Jax and threw him over Bushy, then hopped on the lion like it was a horse. Hey, watch it, said Jax. I'm not a horse, yelled Bushy. To me you are, said Iron. Let's go, said Gatto, hopping onto the back of Bushy. Stop it! I hate you guys so much! I swear to God, I'm going to eat you all! Yelled a very salty Bushy. Good luck at the tower, said Fire, winking and then following the group into the woods. I wonder what that was about, said Kate. Oh well, to the tower, said Simple. I probably could have just used my Glock, said Bluey. Yet, I'm glad you didn't. Violence is not the answer, replied Simple. And it might have attracted other dwarves, said Tickles. Yeah, you're both right. Okay, let's go, said Simple. The group walked along the coast until they came upon the base of the tower. There was a padlocked door and one grated window up at the top of the tower. The group looked up and looked for another way in, with no avail. Lady Amanda, are you up there? Yelled Simple. A small face appeared at the window. Yeah, that's me. Who is this? I am Black Beanie Simple, and this is my crew. Blue Baroness, Tickles, and our newest member, Kate. Hey, no need to yell. I can hear you just fine, said Lady Amanda. How can we rescue you, my fairest maiden? Yelled Simple. You gotta make your way to the top of the tower and open the door that traps me in. Careful, though. I'm not sure what lies ahead. By the way, do you have any chocolate? We did, but then a fuckboy ate it, so we fed him to the dwarves, said Tickles, earning a chuckle from Bluey. Is there a key to the padlock? Asked Simple. I don't know, replied Amanda. You'll probably need to break the lock instead of getting a key. Alright, Bluey. You get to use your Glock. Oh, please, Tickles. We all know you get turned on by people using their guns, said Bluey, shooting the padlock off the door. That was so hot, said Tickles, winking at Bluey. Enough, you two. Try to keep it in your pants. We got a lady to rescue, said Kate, running onto the door, breaking it open. Fuck, that hurt. We shall be up soon, said Simple. Okay, I'll be here. Haha, get it? 'Cause I'm trapped? Said Lady Amanda. The group slowly started up the stairs, with Simple and his torch leading the way. Watch out, that's a fake step, Simple pointed out. And there's a wire there. The group managed to make it 2 floors without an incident. Phew, only 3 more. This is probably the most exercise I've had in a while, said Bluey. You know, if you wanted, I could carry you up the rest, said Tickles. No, we don't want to risk cutting off a booby trap. Booby trap, replied Simple. They continued up the stairs when they heard a sudden click and a grinding of gears. Oh, fuck, said Simple, as an arrow came out of nowhere and pierced the stone right next to his shoulder. Run! The group ran up the final 2 flights, setting off traps, dodging arrows, and jumping over crumbling steps. Ah! Yelled Bluey, who had slipped and was hanging onto the stairs for dear life as the ones behind her crumbled and fell 4 stories. Don't worry, Bluey, I got you! Just hold on! Yelled Tickles, grabbing Bluey's arm and pulling her up into a bear hug. They both stood shaking as Kate tugged on their shoulders. Hurry up, guys, we gotta keep moving. After a mad dash up the final steps, they reached a tiny room with a statue of a knight and dead skeletons lining the room. A golden handle was attached to a trap door with a sign reading, Turn a bad night into a good one. That's the dumbest pun I've ever heard, said Kate. How the fuck had this many people died? They must be store-bought Halloween skeletons. Oh, I get it, said Simple, after a few moments of silence. He grabbed the knight and dragging it over to the trap door, grunting. There was a clang and a click as the knight's sword started to turn upwards, and it was right underneath the golden handle and clicked open a hidden lock, revealing the room where Lady Amanda had been held captive. Ha 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 ha! A strange white figure popped over the opening, cackling. Ah! Screamed the group and jumped back. I fucking hate jump scares! I hate them! Yelled Tickles. At least it's not a real person. I was this close to shooting that thing, replied Bluey. Lady Amanda, I have come to... Hey, wait, where are you? Asked Simple as he climbed through the opening. She was just here, said Bluey. Down here, silly! How'd you get there on the ground? asked Simple, looking through the window. You said you were trapped. I lied. I can leave the tower whenever I want. There's an elevator in there that you can use. I do it as a test. Besides, as an independent sassy white girl, I don't need no pirates to rescue me.
Sassy white girl. Oh my god.
So do you not want to come back with us to my ship? Asked Simple. Oh, I totally do. I want to go back to the real world and get some chocolate. I ran out ages ago. Okay. We shall be back down in a minute, replied Simple. The group found the elevator and all piled in, enduring a minute of awkward silence and cheesy elevator music, while it slowly worked its way downstairs. Lady Amanda, you're the prettiest maiden I will ever have had on my ship, said Simple, grasping her hand. Hey, all three girls yelled. I'm so triggered right now. You're not so bad looking yourself, cutie, replied Amanda. All of a sudden, a loud, high-pitched noise sounded and birds flew up from the forest and circled the sky. Huh, well, let us head back to the ship and get off this crappy island before the dwarves change their mind and want to eat us, said Kate, glancing up towards the sky. And you can tell us about your stay in the tower on the way back, said Simple, grabbing Lady Amanda's hand. Well, it was really boring, actually. I have really bad cell service up there, said Amanda, as they walked back down the beach towards the ship. Small break. Tyler Reed Wolf's fanfic. I'm reading all of Kate's at the moment. This is 20 pages long, yeah. We're on page 7.5. Cut back to when Bushy and Jax left with the evil dwarves. Here we are, cage for two, said Fire, smiling all evil-like, and tossed them in. Fuck you, yelled Bushy, digging her feet into the ground. The strength of the three dwarves was too much, though, and she fell forward onto her face as the cage door shut behind her. Ha 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 ha, laughed Jax. Shut the fuck up or I will kill you, replied Bushy. I've got to get out of here. I don't want to die to dwarves. Shame, because that's what will happen, said Iron, who's on guard duty. Lion stew and New Zealand shish kebabs. Quite a feast, if you ask me. Nobody fucking asked you, yelled Bushy, pacing back and forth, slowly a plan forming in her mind. Bushy eyed the door, Iron, and Jax. Hey, Jax, guess what the most dangerous animal is? I don't know, shark? Is it an alligator? Iron chimed in. Nope, you're both wrong. It's a very, very salty, pissed-off lion, roared Bushy as she darted to the edge of the cage and mauled Iron with her lion claws. Quick, Jax, get the keys. I don't have opposable thumbs, so can you? Yeah, no problem, Jax said quickly, grabbing the keys and unlocking the cage. Oh, and fuck you too! You tried to sell me out, yelled Bushy as she bit off a part of Jax's leg. You motherfucker! Screamed Jax. The dwarves were right. The more you hate a person, the tastier they are, replied Bushy. Oh, and by the way, never steal a girl's chocolate. Stop being a fuckboy and have fun in hell, yelled Bushy, running away into the forest, leaving one final rustle, just as the dwarves appeared on the scene. Get the New Zealander, yelled Fire, and a circle of dwarves descended upon him, his screams ringing out in the forest, causing birds to fly from their trees. Gotta get to the ship, panted Bushy, running towards the beach. Hey, get to the ship! Yelled Bushy as she saw the group approaching from the opposite side of the beach. Bushy, yelled Kate, watch out behind you! Bushy glanced behind her and saw dwarves starting to appear from the forest. Both groups broke out into a run. Simple and Lady Amanda were the first to make it to the ship. One by one, they climbed the ladder. Don't let them get away, yelled Fire from the beach. Dwarves dove into the water and started swimming towards the ship. Climb faster, yelled Bushy, treading water as Tickles climbed up the ladder. All of a sudden, a fin appeared. Shark! Climb, you bitch, climb! Yelled Bushy, grabbing the bottom rung with her paws. Blah! Said the shark as it scooped up the dwarves swimming in water and ate them. It dived back in and with a massive splash soaked Kate and Bushy, who were climbing the final rungs of the ladder. Well, I'd say that was successful, said Simple, earning glares from everyone to Amanda. Off to Candy Island then? Asked Kate. An hour? Once they had all dried off and they had sat down to lunch. Sure, why not, said Simple. Any oppose? No one? Okay, Bluey, set us a course for Candy Island. Black Beanie Simple, I'm afraid we only have a map with a guess on where it is, replied Bluey. Okay, then we shall go there and take our chances. We have nothing to lose, right, guys? Yep, replied Kate. A toast to new friends and a future filled with candy. Mugs all around clinked together and laughter filled the cabin as the ship slowly made its way to Candy Island. It's the end of chapter 4.
Honey, I super want chicken nuggets.
What? You want chicken nuggets now?
Yeah, and chocolate.
Kate, you're making my girlfriend hungry with your story. Alright, chapter 5. Well, here you go, said the Black Beanie Simple. Thanks for helping us. Lady Amanda and I are going to stay on the ship. Yep, he's going to show me around, said Amanda. You know it. It will be so much fun. The ship is awesome. I'll tell you more about it on the tour. I'll go with them. I want to see Candy Island for myself, said Tickles. Then I'll go too, said Bluey, winking at Tickles. Well, this is as far as the ship can go. Have fun, guys. Give me some chocolate while you're at it, said Amanda. I love chocolate. No problemo, Mr. Pyroto and Lady Pyroto, replied Bushy, who was bouncing with excitement. Are you sure this is the right place? There's literally a giant rock in the shape of a skull right there. How on earth can this be the famed Candy Island? Questioned Kate. Well, you see, Candy Island is made almost all out of candy, and in candy there's sugar, and sugar causes diabetes, and diabetes causes death, so they warn you with that skull to make sure you don't eat too much candy, said the Black Beanie Simple. Well, that makes sense, said Bushy, as she hopped off the plank and swam the few meters to shore. Ay caramba, said Kate, as she cannonballed off the plank. Wait for me, Bushy! The group started walking up the beach and through the skull mouth, because it seemed like the best thing to do, especially with a thunderstorm approaching in the distance. Hey, does it seem odd to you that the weather suddenly got bad as soon as we landed on the island? It's like it's foreshadowing or something, said Kate. I wonder if they have Butterfingers here, said Bushy. Oh, Bushy, said Kate, leading the group further into the cave. All of a sudden they were blinded by a light, and the ground gave way, causing them to all fall into a pit. Ouch! Someone elbowed me in the vagina, yelled Tickles. That may have been me. Sorry, said Bushy. And whoever's on my mane, get the fuck off! That would be me. Sorry, Bushy, said Kate, and shifted her weight. Who goes there? Said a voice. Why is Candy Island full of booby traps that I can't eat my way out of? Yelled Bushy. This isn't Candy Island, this is said the voice when it got cut off, and it all went dark. Bluey was the first to wake. Why can't I move? Wait, I'm tied up to this post. Is this a fire setup? Oh shit, where's Tickles? I hope she was okay. Tickles? Not Tickles, but this is Kate. I can see you. Looks like you're above this fire pit. I'm in a cage, but not tied. If I can pick this lock, I can get to you. I also see Bushy and Tickles, but they're still knocked out. Okay, Kate, you better hurry before they come back, yelled Bluey. A new strange shriek was heard in the distance, and within moments strange great creatures, knee-high with large bobbleheads appeared. They created an aisle, and one slightly larger creature led a duo, carried on decadent litters, the platforms that royals get carried on. All bow to the Kappa King Wolf and the Kappa Queen Sam. Like a wave, the little heads bowed in unison. Hello, mere mortals. I am the Kappa Queen, and here is my husband. We rule this island with iron fists. These are our Kappalings. They may look harmless, but they will kill you on my command. Immediately, a group of Kappalings jumped on another, and tore him to bits within seconds. This isn't Candy Island, Bushy groaned, oblivious to the violence that just occurred as she stood up chained to the ground. Hey, let me out! Shut up, Bushy, said Tickles. Tickles, I'm so glad you're okay, yelled Bluey. Yeah, I'm fine. My back just hurts. I think I cut it falling. Are you okay? Yelled Tickles. Silence! Yelled the Kappa Queen. Everyone turned to look as best they could. Kappa Island is not a welcome place for travelers. We shall kill you tonight and feast off of you. Not again, moaned Bushy. Kipo, take them all to the pit of spiky Kipo ears. Make them work or kick them in, said Sam. We're shrieked Wolf. Of course, it will be my pleasure, Kipo Mona replied. But I won't kick them in. It would damage all their organs for the feast tonight, and they would lose all the blood. We can't have a feast with no drink. Good thinking, Kipo. You are always on top of these things, said Sam. Said Wolf. Said Mona. Thank you, my queen. Wait, what if I told you I already accept and worship the Kappa life? Yelled Kate from her cage. Let her out of her cage, Kipo Mona, and bring her here before us, said Sam. Done, master, said Kipo Mona. Mona walked over to the cage and cut the bars with a machete. She grabbed Kate by the ponytail and dragged her out in front of the king's litter. Kappa is one of the true gods, said Kate, bowing in front of the king and queen. We're said Wolf. She may live, said Sam. He only speaks Kappa, I should mention. I translate, along with Kipo here. My queen, Kate said. That is as much Kappa as I know, but it's a lost language in the real world, sadly. Oh my, come with us. Take the rest away, said Sam. We're replied Wolf. You heard the king, yelled Mona. Fire, blah. All the Kappalings scattered, leaving Kate and Kappa royalty heading back into the dark, dense forest. How the fuck did she do that? Whispered Bushy to herself. Well, said Kipo. All right, everyone, you will follow me to the labor camp. You will work. If you try to escape, you die. If you plot to escape, you die. Do anything else I do not ask you to, and you will die. I will start by hanging you by your feet over the stand of knives. I will puncture your lungs and cut open your skulls and let all the blood slowly rush to your head and drip, drip, drip out into my mouth. The last thing you will ever see is your friends' terrified faces, if they even can look at your body and my smile. Is that understood? Yes, the group all said with a terrified look on their face. Let's go then, Mona slowly tied them to a leash one by one and attached chains to their ankles and led them down a path into the unknown. Okay. That was the end of chapter 5. Okay, what is happening? Mona has a murderous streak, indeed. Chapter 6. I hope Kate knows what she's doing, whispered Bushy. I have no fucking clue what or how she pulled off that. Silence until the pit, yelled Mona, turning around to glare at Bushy. The group walked along a trail surrounded by a dense rainforest until it slowly started to thin out, and a village appeared. Little Kappalings were busy at work, farming the land, talking, selling what seemed like food from little stands, and building this massive statue. This is Kappa Central. Currently in construction is a 50-foot statue made of pure silver, dedicated to King Wolf and Queen Sam. And our Lord and Savior, the Kappa God, said Mona, leading the group further along. Finally, they reached the pit, with a winding trail going down into the spikes. Your job is to go down the trail into the spikes. Things get lost down there, and someone has to go get them. Be careful, though. You never know what other creatures lurk down there. Anyways, good luck. Make sure you start heading up by sundown for tonight's big feast. It would be a shame for you to spend the night. I don't think anyone has made it out alive after the night. What got them? Probably someone I outlawed. I trained them pretty well, heh, said Mona. Oh, and I will know if you don't go out into the maze, and trust me, if you don't go out and collect some things, you will pay for it dearly. Said Bushy. Go now! The group hurried off down the trail, looking at Mona leering behind them, sharpening her claws on a stray rock. When they reached the bottom, the spikes rose from the ground like trees, being 10 to 20 feet tall, ending on a sharp point. We should stick together, said Bluey. Let's go, said Tickles. I wonder if we get to keep anything cool we find. I am hungry, said Bushy. The trio started walking down the path of spikes, glancing side to side at every crunch in the ground they heard. This is an aside from the author. She says, do I write what happens here? I don't know. Alright, there's a bit of a time skip, and then the sun was just beginning to set as the trio emerged onto the winding path. Tickles holding her arm, Bushy missing an ear, and Bluey leaning on both of them, favoring her right leg. I'm surprised to see you made it out alive for a bunch of wimps like yourself, said Mona. At least tonight won't hurt as much. Kipo Mona didn't even need to tie them back up, for they were too weak to even try to run away. She led them back to the forest and into a clearing that was made for some large gathering. In you go, said Kipo Mona, shoving them into a cage. Cut back to Wolf, Sam, and Kate as they were leaving the clearing. I'm surprised you know anything about Kappa, since you're just a mortal, said Sam. Said Wolf. He said, knowledge is power, and any Kappa worshipper is welcome here. Thank you, or should I say, said Kate. Very good. It looks like we are here at our home now. I'll have Kipo Mona show you around when she gets back from doing whatever with your companions. Anywho's, please help me down. Kate helped Queen Sam down off of her litter, and gazed up at the mansion. It was built under a massive bridge. What a lovely home you have, said Kate, looking up in awe. We're said Wolf. Thank you, my dear, said Sam. Let's go in. We can show you the grand library where all the books containing Kappa history can be found. We just for so sneeze, said a Kappaling, who came running out of the castle gate. Oh my, said Queen Sam. We will have to make a stop at the courtroom. Seems like they need our judgment in a case. You don't mind, do you? Not at all. We mo fish jar? Asked King Wolf. Erflushim, replied the Capeling. They were escorted down a hallway and entered a grand room, where 2 thrones stood tall and a prisoner chained up to the wall stood awaiting trial. So what is he being tried for? Asked Kate. Bring forward the prisoner, yelled Sam. Said a Capeling. Jack, the Austrian is on trial for self-promoting bad goods and being rude to the guards who brought him in. Oh, whispered Kate. Punishable by death, cutting out his tongue and branded with a "he's a dick" mark or prison for life. Wow. Yelled Wolf. Jack said as he fell to the ground. The king has spoken. Jack shall be executed. Bring the royal axe, yelled Sam. Said Wolf. This is difficult. I want you to know that this is difficult, Kate. The Kappa speak is difficult for me. I'm trying to keep it going the best I can. Alright. Said Wolf. He wanted to know if you want the honor of chopping off Jack's head, Queen Sam said. Sure, I guess, replied Kate. 2 guards handed Kate an axe with a beautifully engraved handle. Kate slowly walked down the steps and raised the axe, and with one swift blow swung the axe, and a little gray head rolled onto the ground, with silver blood spilling onto the ground. Clean that up, yelled Queen Sam. Now, to the library. While walking to the library, Kipomona caught up to them. Hey, the prisoners are in the pit. They should be occupied until sundown, said Mona. Great, join us in the library. I'm going to show Kate some history. The group walked into the library, and Kate gasped. Massive shelves filled with dusty old books lined the room, illuminated by massive glass windows stretching from floor to ceiling. May I ask you something? Kate asked. Sure, replied Queen Sam. I want to strike a deal with you. I know I'm in no position to negotiate. Those prisoners are my friends, and I want you to let them go. They don't deserve the same fate as Jack, and I really would love to come back and learn more about the Kappa. Well, interesting. Frianfika? Replied Wolf. Okay, I'm having another aside. That's the only line of Kappa that I can actually pronounce. The rest of it's all gibberish to me. I have an idea, said Kipomona. You let her friends try to escape. If they can all make it to the water, they can leave. And Kate can leave and go as she pleases. But whoever we catch, we eat. And if we get 2 of them, Kate stays as our prisoner and can never leave the island, and we decide her fate later. Said Sam. I think that is reasonable. What do you think, honey? Near said Wolf. He thinks it's a fair enough deal. You have great promise for a human, and we would love to spread more Kappa love and fear into the world. It is a deal, replied Sam. I'll lead a pack of 3 other Kappa-lings to hunt them down, said Mona. Okay, but don't maim them too hard once you catch them, chuckled Sam. Thank you so much, your Kappa-ness, replied Kate. I won't let you down. Oh, my dear, I hope you do. Now, you will get a 3-minute head start at the bonfire tonight. After that, it's fair game. Deal, replied Kate. Goody. Now, would anyone like green eggs and ham? We're yes, replied Wolf. Oh, silly Wolf, always speaking in riddles, Queen Sam said. Alright, Chapter 7. You're doing great with the Kappa speak, Tyler? Good, I'm glad. Alright, we're on Chapter 7. Out of 9? 7 out of 9? Oh, out of 11? Okay. Can't believe you wanted me to read all this. My voice is going to be so dead.
Honey?
What?
I want chicken nuggets.
After the stream, I'll go get you chicken nuggets, honey. You see what you do, Kate? Alright. Chapter 7. Tonight is a very special night, yelled Queen Sam. With the full moon, the Kappa is even stronger now. Wishabla! Shrieked Wolf. I know many of you are expecting a great feast tonight, but circumstances have changed. And now one mere human will try to change her and her group's fate. She is tasked with saving her friends and facing death. Her challenge begins now, yelled Sam. Many angry shrieks could be heard as Kate ran into the forest, fleeing the bonfire to the cage where Kipo told her her friends were. Within 30 seconds, she had found her friends, huddled in a tiny cage, with the Kappa-lings being smaller and Kate being a slightly taller than average female. She had covered the ground in no time. Guys, we gotta go now, yelled Kate, alerting the dazed group. Where is the key? Shit, no time to look. Kate grabbed a large rock and started banging on the lock. After 5 massive hits and some grunts, the door popped open. Go, 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 yelled Kate. To the water! Okay, you heard her, yelled Bluey, and with the help of Tickles, they limped into the forest. How? How, Kate? Yelled Bushy. No time to explain. Run! The group ran as fast ran as fast and as quickly as they could, and soon they heard a horn. Care to explain now, Kate? Yelled Bushy. So, I bet the Kappa Queen I could get you all to escape, and if we don't, you get eaten, and I'm a prisoner here for life, so keep running, yelled Kate. The group through the forest, avoiding noises. Soon, they reached the edge of an island. Oh my fucking god, are you serious? A cliff? For reals? Said Bushy. 3 Kappas emerged from the forest, followed by Kipo, with a grin on her face. No, yelled Mona, or as you humans say it, go get them now! Guys, make a decision! I can't have my face ruined by those creatures! Yelled Tickles, slowly backing up towards the edge. Bushy, I need a table! Be my table! Yelled Kate. What? Said Bluey, yeah, what said Bluey? The only calm one there. The Cappalings charged. Luckily, being such a huge fan of Psyche, Bushy knew exactly what to do. Here, Kate, catch! Yelled Bluey, tossing her a long stick she had been using as a crutch. Kate caught the stick and hit one of the Cappalings off the cliff. Damn, those things can fly, said Tickles. The other 2 Cappalings charged. Kate stepped out of the way and the 2 Cappalings tripped over Bushy down into the surf below, creating many waves as they surfaced. Mwah! Said the shark, and in one motion ate all the Cappalings. Dude, that shark is everywhere! Screamed Bushy. Go, I'll see you again sometime, said Kipomona, darting off into the forest. Thanks, replied the group, and they slowly headed back inland toward the beach. That was fucking intense, said Tickles. Good thinking with that stick, Bluey, replied Kate. No problem, glad I could help. And you, Bushy, are the real MVP. Great table, I must say, said Kate, winking. Yeah. The group emerged onto the beach and looked at the ship's lights, slowly growing smaller, as it started to turn away from the island. Hey, wait for us, yelled Bushy, and dove into the water, quickly followed by everyone else. Oh, that chapter seems short. Chapter 8. Table for the win! I fucking love Psych. Alright. Chapter 8. Oh, hey guys, what took you so long? Asked Simple, handing out towels. And where's my chocolate? Asked Amanda. Hello? Yelled Bushy. Hi, replied Simple. I'm missing an ear, yelled Bushy. Oh, is that why you're talking so loudly? Can you hear me just fine? Yelled Simple. No, that was not Candy Island, replied Kate. It was Kappa Island. What's that? Asked Amanda. It's fucking evil, that's what, said Bushy. They wanted to kill us and eat us, said Tickles. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I would eat me too. I'm sure I'm tasty. I would eat you right up, said Bluey, winking at Tickles. Oh, gross, said Bushy. Well, let's get back to shore, said Simple. You can tell me all about it once you have some nice warm cocoa and chicken nuggets. 1 hour later. Hey, Tickles. Hey, Bluey, what's up? I have an idea. And what would that be? Asked Tickles. Well, we've been here for almost a year. We've gone on a few adventures here and there. But I feel like, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want to run my own ship. Oh my god, that would be great. I would totally join you, said Tickles. Aw, thanks, Tickles. You'll be my first mate, of course, replied Bluey. Aw, Bluey, you're too kind. Also, what do you think about asking Kate or Bushy to join us? I'd be down with that, said Tickles. It's settled. When we get back to port, we will get a ship and hit the high seas, said Bluey. Great. Meanwhile, in the ship's cabin. Hey, Bushy. Hey, Kate. How's your ear? You know, missing. Haha, yeah, I can tell. What happened there? Don't want to talk about it. Okay. So, I just wanted to tell you that I'm probably going to stay with Simple. I love being a fucking pirate. It's so adventurous and exciting. I'm sorry. No biggie, I like being a pirate too. The fact that there may be a candy island with butterfingers galore gives me hope. Hey guys, said Bluey, walking in. Hey, Bluey. Can we help you? Said Kate. Actually, I came to ask you guys a question. Shoot. Well, I talked to Simple and I'm going to start my own pirate ship. I wanted to know if you guys wanted to be a part of the crew, asked Bluey. Hell yes, yelled Bushy. Awesome, what about you, Kate? I would love to, too. But let me guess, Tickles is going with you. Yep. I'm gonna stay with Simple then. We can't leave him with no crew, said Kate somberly. Oh my god, I totally didn't even think about it. It's cool, said Bluey. I'm totally gonna visit your ship though and go on raid with you though, said Kate. Of course, I'd love that, said Bluey. Hey guys, we are approaching land, yelled Simple from outside. Aw, Kate, you're so sweet for staying with me. Alright, chapter 9. I'm a swashbuckling pirate, hell on the seas. So good. Alright. One more drink. I need another drink. This is very exhausting. Vocally. Chapter 9. Thank you so much, Simple, for everything. We'll totally have to go pirating together once again. No problem, Bluey. I'm glad I can help. And I would love that. Just send a parrot over whenever you want. You got it. Bluey and Tickles walked arm in arm with Bushy following close behind. They paused, turned back, and waved. Bye, guys. See you soon, yelled Kate. Bye. The trio walked into the marketplace, leaving Simple, Lady Amanda, and Kate on deck. Now what? Said Simple. Mwah! Said the shark as it bashed into the side of the ship. Oh my god, you are everywhere! You don't even look like a shark, you look like a whale, yelled Kate. Finally! Who said that? Asked Kate. Not me, said Simple. Or me, said Amanda. It's me, the magic whale. Oh, you are a whale, said Kate. What do you mean by magic? Each of you gets one wish. Oh, I know what I want, said Amanda. What would that be? I want a lifetime supply of chocolate. All types, in bars, kisses, every little chocolate candy imaginable. I want to be able to store it all in the bag that never empties. Done, said the whale. Immediately one bag appeared around Amanda's waist, saying Chocoholics. Yes, said Amanda, and started eating some. I would like a treasure map that will lead me to a place where great treasure and adventure is stored, said Simple. Sure, but I need to go fetch it first. Do you have a wish, Kate? Yeah, you know that one human you swallowed, Brooke? She loves whales, and animals in general. I want her to be free, and that she can ride you whenever she wants. Maybe you can make her into a mermaid, or give her the power to change into a mermaid whenever she wants. Done, said the whale. With a massive cough, up came Brooke. Hey, Brooke, said Kate. Hey, Kate, thanks for setting me free. It was getting quite cramped down there, and the Kappas were eyeing me. No problem, Brooke. Well, it's time to get that map. I shall be back, said the whale, and dove off deep into the blue sea with Brooke on his back. Well, I'm going to get some sailors for our crew, said Kate. You can stay here and make sure that Amanda doesn't go into a diabetic shock. Okay, have fun. Find some good ones, said Simple. Kate walked onto the docks and headed into the market. Plot twist? Brooke wanted me to write this? Of course she did. Of course. Okay. Next chapter. Chapter 10. Kate walked into the busy marketplace and looked around. Pirates normally hung out at pubs, so Kate headed to a known sailor's bar called Under the Sea Pub. Entering the crowded, noisy bar, Kate immediately picked out 3 people she thought would be perfect for Black Beanie Simple's crew. Grabbing a beer from the bar counter, she walked over to the first candidate, sitting alone at a table. Hello, I'm Kate. Are you interested in a job? Name Schmo. What type of job? We just sailed into port 30 minutes ago. We're short a few crew members, and we need some experienced sailors to help us run the ship. Said Schmo, taking a giant swig of beer. What happened to these crew members? They left to run their own ship, Kate replied. Sure, why the fuck not? How well is the pay? Solid. It varies on the loot we get, $100 starting bonus. You have to stay for at least one voyage, though. Otherwise, it's up to you if you want to stay. Okay, when do we leave port? Tomorrow around 1-ish, replied Kate. See you then. Kate stood up, then placed a shiny gold coin on the table. Next round is on me. Kate approached the next target, who was sitting at the bar, surrounded by chicks fawning over his fake leather vest, showing a nice little 4-pack and aviator glasses, covering up an eye patch. He had tats on his arms, one of a compass and another of a shark. Can I talk to you? Asked Kate. Sure, lady. Talk away, replied the sailor. In private? Excuse me, ladies, I have to take this, he said as he stood up, followed by a collective sigh from the ladies. What you want? You. I want to hire you to be the muscle of the ship. We need someone to load the cannons and lift the anchor. You look like you could get it done with no trouble. So what you say? How much? $150. How many trips? 1. Then you can stay or leave. It's up to you. Okay. Time we said so. One tomorrow. Alright, name's Weasel, by the way. Kate. Gotcha. How will I know what ship is yours? You'll know. Alright then. Okay. Kate turned around and started walking towards the corner where she hoped to get one last recruit. Hey. G'day, mate. How can I help you, sweetheart? Name's Kate. Occupation, hell on the seas. What do I want? You to join Black Beanie Simple's crew. Feisty. Name's Jack. Occupation, professional fuckboy and navigator. I sailed all the way here from the great down under.
Honey, you need to stop.
You ruined my beautiful accent. It was going so well. You in or not? No. No need to be mean, sweetheart, replied Jack. Listen, you in or not, $75 for one voyage. We need a map reader, but not that much if you're going to be that annoying. Sweetheart, don't get salty. I'm in. When do I get to meet the Black Beanie Simple fellow? Replied Jack. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. We set sail. Don't be late. Sure thing. Good. Ciao then. Bye. Can't wait, Jack said, smirking, with an accent that I can no longer do because my girlfriend threw me off because she's sitting behind me, giggling at me. Because I give up. Okay. Ugh. I hope Simple likes the crew members I chose. The Aussie is going to be quite a pain. And maybe I should try to find another female to balance out the males. Kay was walking out of the pub when she collided with someone. Ugh, said this stranger as she tumbled onto the ground. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I wasn't paying attention. No problem, just give me a hand up. Jesus, you're like a fucking brick wall. Name's Kate, first mate and head chef, part of Black Beanie Simple's crew. Jasmine. Odd question. Do you happen to have an opening on your ship? I really want to travel more, and I'd be willing to work for it. Funny thing, I was just looking for another female pirate. It's slightly more of a testosterone-heavy ship, so I hope you don't mind that. Not a problem, I grew up with 3 older brothers. I can handle myself. Great, replied Kate. I'll see you tomorrow, at 1 on the docks. Chapter 11. This is the last chapter. It has been fun so far. This is Jam Shot. Cool. Okay. Well, it's 12:55 p.m., said Kate. They should be arriving here soon. Okay, I can't wait to see who you chose, replied Simple. Oh, look! Here some of them come, said Kate. The dude with the sunglasses is Weasel. He's gonna be the muscle for the ship. Weasel walking up the plank onto the ship. Hello, I'm Weasel, and I got a helm in my pants, and it's driving me fucking nuts. Haha, welcome aboard. This Lady Amanda, and I am Black Beanie Simple. And you've already met Kate. Yep, glad to be here, said Weasel. Hey, said Schmo, as he had silently walked onto the ship behind Weasel. I'm just here because, fuck it, I've got nothing better to do. Plus, you all seem chill. Nice to meet you, Simple. Nice to meet you too. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you, said Simple. Hi, said Jasmine, running up the plank. I'm Jasmine, and I can't wait to adventure with you guys. Glad to have another female aboard, replied Amanda. Yeah, it will be fun, said Simple. Well, it's 1 o'clock. Anyone else coming? Yeah, one more, replied Kate. Hello, hello, hello! Instantly, people's ears perked up as they heard a silky smooth Aussie accent. Hello, welcome aboard, said Simple, reaching out his hand to the Aussie. My name's Jack the Fuckboy, one of the best navigators here. Oh, hey, sweetheart, Jack said, winking at Kate. Harumph, replied Kate. Well, I'm super glad you're here, said Simple. Well, it's time to go, Kate said, coughing to pull Simple out of this trance. My god, he totally has a man crush on him, Kate thought to herself. Mwah! Oh hey, it's the magic whale, said Simple. I have your map. Here you go, said the magic whale, as a map flew into Simple's hand. Good luck. Simple's eyes widened as he opened the map. What islands are we going to? Where's the treasure and adventure? Replied Kate. Or Kate asked. Guys, we're going to the real Candy Island. The end. Jack the fuck poop. Magic whale. Wow. Okay. There is a bit of extra stuff. There is some extra stuff. That was the end of the story, though. I hope you enjoyed it. It was beautifully written. Beautifully written. Okay. And very funny. We're going to Candy Island. Yep. Jack the fuck poop is a wizard. GG. All right. To be continued? Question mark! Exclamation point! O face. P.S. Bluey and Tickles got a great pirate ship and had a hardy girl named Linz join their crew. They became known for their fast racing and expert sailing skills. And yes, Simple and Bluey's crew did go pirating together. They all had fun. Author's note. Read out loud. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the story. Wow, 20 whole pages. Holy shit. And I totally didn't proofread any of it. I'm surprised it is readable. Shout out to everyone letting me use them in my story. I hope everyone who is in the story is portrayed accurately, or at least they do not hate it. I don't know if I will end up writing the sequel or not. Special thanks for Jack letting me violently murder characters who have eerily similar personality traits to him. Speaking of that, Jax, the dwarf bait, was not killed at the cage, he was just mutilated. They ended up torturing him, and in a vote of 8-3, they decided to throw him off a cliff. Gatto headbutted him in the sensitive area, causing him to stumble off the cliff in pain, then land in the world's largest and most painful belly flop. Rumor has it that when the corpse surfaced, it was the exact shade of Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob. Anyways, me and Jack are totally friends, I swear. Thank you for reading. Kappa 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 Kappa. That's a Kappa face all blown up. Oh my god, oh my god. Simple loves Kappa, true fact. And then she posted a picture of Kappa. That was all Kate's words. That was the author note. That's it. You're back like 10 minutes. Don't leave me. LOL. At the same